Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So my name is Nashazwani binti Zubay and my metric number is 200848. So today I will be talking about the management of selected pests that I have choose. So today I will be focusing on these three major pests of different crops. The first one is the red pumpkin beetle or Aulocophora formicolis for the cucumber plant. The second one is the mango stem borer or the Bathysera rufomaculata for the mango tree. And the last one is the red palm weevil or Rhynchophorus ferruginous for the palm oil tree. For the red pumpkin beetle, this is the taxonomy of it. The phylum is Arthropoda, the class is from Insecta, order is from Coleoptera which have their own characteristic. This insect is from a family of Chirosomelidae, genus is Aulocophora, and the species is called as Aulocophora formicolis like what I mentioned in the beginning. Now, let's move on to the life cycle of the red pumpkin beetle. As we can see here in the slide is the flow of this insect life cycle from egg, larva, pupa, and adult. After mating between male and female, a female will lay eggs singly or in batch at the base of the host plant. As many as 300 eggs can be laid by a single female. The eggs usually elongated and brown in color. These eggs hatch into larvae in 6 to 15 days. The whitish larvae created with the brown head bars and feed the plant roots, fallen leaf, and fruit on the surface of the soil. Next, the molting process will occur inside the soil. A fully grown larva moves deep into the soil and pupate within an oval cocoon. And the pupation period lasts for 7 to 17 days, which it metamorphoses into the adult beetle. The adult comes out of the soil to feed upon the houseplant and to breed. Next, I will be talking about the symptoms of the red pumpkin beetle. As we all know, red pumpkin beetle is a major pest of cucumber, including other vegetables, especially in cucurbits. Damage is caused by both larvae and adults. Adult beetles severely attack germinating plants by cutting the leaves and making holes of various sizes. The adult beetle makes holes in the plant tissue which causing this or retardation of growth. The damage to young plant will affect the crop maturity time. The larvae remains in the soil will bore into roots and underground stems. The plant may dry up and fruit quality becomes poor, making it unfit for human use. As we can see here from the pictures, here are the damage that have been done by the adult beetles. But of course, we can control this pest insect by using a few ways. The first one is physical control. We can plow the soil deeply during summer to disturb and expose the hibernating stage of the beetles. Then, we can also handpick beetles early in the morning when they are still sluggish. We also must keep the field free from any alternate host weeds and also avoid planting new crops next to the already infested one. Then we should cover seedling with polythene bags to protect them against beetle damage. And last one is by applying pooper parasites such as Ophius fletcheri and O. compensans. Second one is chemical control. We can use trap crop which the plant should be treated with strong insecticidal spray so that the adults attracted towards plant will die. The soil around the root of plants also should be sprayed with a strong insecticide so that the developing of larvae and pupa die before hatching. The example of pesticide that can be used are lindane, methylparathion, malathion, or plant that can be dusted with carbaryl or pyrethrum. So now let's see our next major pest, which is red palm weevil to the palm oil plant. So the taxonomy of this insect is that the phylum is Arthropoda, class is of course Insecta, order is Coleoptera, the family is Curculionidae, genus is Rhynchophorus, and the species of this insect is Rhynchophorus ferruginous. For the life cycle, after mating, the female lays eggs in the wounds or cracks in the trunk, from the region near the roots up to the base near the crown. Females can lay many eggs which hatch in about 1 to 6 days. Larvae that hatch from eggs feed on the surrounding palm tissue and bore their way into the center of the palm. Usually, larvae may last for about 2 months before the pupa stage is reached. Then, larvae will pupate inside the cocoons in the palm trunk or in any concealed place at the base of the palm fronds, which lasts from 11 to 45 days. After adult red palm weevil emerge from the cocoons, the female adult can lay eggs for around 8 to 10 weeks. Adult beetles live for about 2 to 3 months, feeding on palms and going through several cycles of mating and egg laying before dying. This insect also undergo complete metamorphosis from egg, larva, pupa, and adult. One of the symptoms is that the infestation of the pest can result in yellowing and wilting of the oil palms, and it may lead to the death of the affected plant. Then, the crown will be wilting first, followed by the lower leaves due to the damage to vascular tissue. However, this symptom usually can be seen after the palm has been infested. The next symptom is that the infection of bacteria and fungi occur within the damaged tissue. By the time these external symptoms are observed, the damage is usually sufficient enough to kill the tree. Other than that, the sounds of larvae burrowing and chewing can be heard when we are placing our ear to the trunk of the oil palm. Based on these two pictures in the slide, we can see that the crowns of the palm are wilting. Now, for the management of red palm weevil, the first thing we can do is by applying a good sanitation in farm. As we all know, red palm weevil usually attack the plant that have been infested by rhinoceros beetle. So, if there is a control over the rhinoceros beetle, then we can also control the population of the red palm weevil. Then, the chipping, burning, and burying infested material deeply inside the soil can reduce the probability that red palm weevil will emerge and escape from the infested crop. While for the biological control, we can use natural enemies like predator, parasite, and pathogens to kill this insect. Red palm weevil is attacked by a variety of different natural enemies that attack the eggs, while the bacteria or nematodes can kill the larva. Pheromone trap also can be used. First, we must put the pheromones into the bucket traps along with the palm material and granular insecticide. Red palm weevil adults are attracted by the pheromones and the plant material, and they will fly into the buckets. Once inside the bucket, the pesticide kills the weevils before they can escape. The last one is the chemical control by using the adherine and diadherine, which can be applied on the top of the crown and trunk of the trees. So the above picture is the trap that have been applied between the crops, and the below picture is the result by applying this method. So the last pest is the mango stem borer. The phylum of this insect is Arthropoda. It is from the class of Insecta. The order is Coleoptera, and the family is Carambicidae. While the genus is Bathosera, and the species name is Bathosera rufomaculata. The life cycle of this insect also undergo complete metamorphosis, which begin from the egg, larva, pupa, and the final stage is adult. After mating between the male and female, the female will lay egg on the bark or press on the tree trunk or branch. The incubation period usually takes around 1 to 2 weeks. Then, the larva period takes about 6 months and the appearance of fleshy, yellowish, and has a powerful mandibles. Next stage is the pupa stage, which takes around 19 to 36 days, where take place within the affected tunnels or stem. Last stage is adult, and it has 2 pin dots and lateral sprint on the thorax with a lifespan of 6 months. Adult or stem borer do not cause much damage, except feeding on the tender shoots or bark, and make the irregular scratch on the stem. This is the first symptom that we can see at the trunk of the tree. From the picture, we can see that the affected trunk has a tunnels made by the larva. These tunnels are filled with husk. Husky appearance inside the bark is the result of damage done by the insect eating bark's life matter. The trunk is eaten by the larva gradually, and the holes made by them is so deep. For the second picture, infestation is seen near the soil surface. Larvae start to make the tunnel inside the bark in irregular pattern. These tunnels advance toward top of the trunk, and the tunnels are not interconnected with one another. Damage also can be seen at the branch of the tree. The damage depends on the size, and small branches are rarely attacked. From the picture above, we can see the big hole clearly. Infestation may occur at the junction of branch. Usually, the larvae rest inside the tunnels during the daytime, and they will come out during the nighttime and cause the damage to the mango plant. And it may affect on the fruits and leaves. The fruits start to rot very fast due to the lack of supplement of food. And for the leaf, the young ones start to dry out, while the old leaves turn somewhat yellow before drying too. But this insect can be controlled by using the biological, physical, and chemical control. For the biological method, we can remove the alternative host trees nearby the tree, like the moringa, silk cotton, fig tree, and also remove the infested branch from the garden to prevent the spread. Neem-based biopesticide also can be applied by put it inside the hole. Then, for the physical control, we can try to insert a long wire into the borer hole to kill the larva and pupa. Then, plug the borer hole with the cotton sock with kerosene, petroleum, and plaster them from the outside with mud, or close the hole with the cotton plugs dipped in the chloroform or kerosene. And also, make sure to avoid any injury at the base of the trunk while pruning. The last one is the chemical control. We can apply the carbofuran 3G of 5 grams per hole, and then plug it with copper oxychloride paste or plug it with mud. Other than that, we can also put the aluminium phosphide tablet in the holes and plug them with mud. And during off-season, apply a absorbent cotton sock in 10 ml of monocrotopos 36L per tree by padding without injuring the trunk. What can I conclude from this topic is that every plant has their own major pests that may damage the plant. But by applying a good integrated pest management, we can save our plants and also manage to control the insect from infested plant. So I guess that's all from me. Thank you so much.